Every single day, whether consciously or unconsciously, the processed foods we consume ignite a silent but incredibly powerful fire inside our bodies. Those bright, attractive packages you see on supermarket shelves, the biscuits, the processed meats, or the sodas, are not just food. They are chemical cocktails engineered specifically to manipulate your hormonal system. But what exactly happens if you completely eliminate all packaged, additive-filled, trans fat, and refined sugar products from your life for just 7 days? From the dopamine crash of the first 24 hours to the miraculous repair of a vital organ on day 3. We are breaking down the step-by-step scientific shift happening deep within your body. Days 1 and 2, hormonal chaos and dopaminergic detox. The first 48 hours are less of a dietary shift and more of a serious addiction detox for your body. The monosodium glutamate, or MSG, high fructose corn syrup, and artificial flavors added to processed foods constantly overstimulate the dopamine receptors in your brain. When these are suddenly cut off, you will experience a mild headache, fatigue, and intense cravings during the first 2 days. But while you are fighting this crisis, something amazing is happening in the background. Your insulin hormone, which spikes and exhausts your cells every time you consume processed food, drops to its baseline resting level for the first time in years. Your cells finally get a break from the relentless bombardment of glucose and take a deep breath. Days 3 and 4. The first to heal. The gut barrier. By the 3rd day, a critical biological turning point occurs. The first and fastest place to heal in your body is your gut lining. The emulsifiers, chemical preservatives, and refined oils in processed foods tear apart your gut flora, the microbiome, leading to a medical condition known as leaky gut syndrome. The gaps between the cells of your intestinal wall widen, allowing toxins that should never enter your bloodstream to leak right through. Right around the 72-hour mark, because these chemicals stop coming in, your gut cells begin to rapidly regenerate and close those tight junctions once again. Roughly 80% of your immune system is located right around your gut. The moment this barrier closes, your immune system relaxes. You will finally start to feel a sharp decline in that chronic fatigue that prevents you from getting out of bed in the morning, along with a massive reduction in systemic inflammation. Days 5 and 6. Water shedding and the liver's relief. On the 5th day, when you look in the mirror, you will notice a visible reduction in the puffiness around your face, cheekbones, and under your eyes. This isn't major fat loss just yet. It is the shedding of stored, toxic water retention. The excessive sodium and hidden sugars in processed foods cause the body to hold roughly 3 to 4 grams of water for every single gram of glycogen. As your insulin levels plunge, your kidneys rapidly pump out this excess water and sodium. At the same time, your liver, exhausted from filtering out artificial additives and trans fats from your bloodstream, is finally freed from its toxic workload. Your liver cells shift into autophagy, the cellular cleanup mode, to burn off excess fat and recycle old damaged proteins. Day 7. Returning to factory settings. By the end of the 7th day, the first major wave of cellular cleanup is complete. Because your blood sugar now follows a perfectly stable curve, those notorious afternoon sugar cravings and the heavy post-meal energy crashes completely disappear. Most importantly, your brain feels as if a thick fog has lifted. When gut inflammation drops, the gut-brain axis ensures that neuroinflammation decreases as well, significantly extending your focus and attention span. Just 7 days is an incredible opportunity given to your body to return to its billions of years of evolutionary factory settings. If you're amazed by how fast your gut barrier heals in just 72 hours without processed foods, imagine what happens when you give your entire body a complete reset. Click on this video right here to discover exactly what your body starts doing next during a full 72-hour fast and unlock the deeper science of cellular rejuvenation. See you there.